Hey you guys, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm Robin, and today is Monday for me, and I'm going to pick some lettuce for dinner tonight. Actually, I went to bed thinking about lettuce, not just for today's menu, but I was thinking I still have this little gap in here, and we're about to clean up the beans area. I think I'm just pulling out the eggplant, whatever. That was like an old pepper. I may or may not leave those down there, but you know, just something about like starting fresh again. And it's going to be cold also here soon. And so maybe lettuce is just the right choice. Normally I put all my lettuce and kales in that front south garden, and I've done it for years. And I'm just kind of giving it a rest. If you've been here for a while, you know that's where I usually put everything. And you might have noticed I'm not putting anything up there right now. I am improving the soil. It's very sandy up there. I've been putting all my rabbit shavings and poo and all that up there. Sorry to be graphic. And I'm building up that soil. But also, we're probably going to have some tree guys come in at some point and drop some of those heavy limbs, or at least the low-hanging limbs. And I really just don't want to put anything super valuable under there if we're going to have guys traipsing through or dropping stuff on it. I may still put a nice crop of mustard greens in, and then that way I don't feel so bad if they do get limbs dropped on them. That is just a fodder crop for my animals, so which is a great one. It's usually in and producing by now, but I just been in such indecision about that south garden that I think I'll still get it going, but not put any of my good lettuce and kales and spinaches or the leeks. Sometimes I put bunching onions up there. I've done all sorts of things. The flowers are up there and they're in bloom. We'll go see them in just a second. But right now I need to pick lettuce. I am not picking this lettuce because this is Crispino, and this is going to start folding over on itself, and it will start making a head. So that's pretty cool. And then I have Vulcan. I have Waldman's. This might be Waldman's green. Maybe I ought to double check my notes. And then I have Merlot, and then I have the red tabby spinach. Love that red vein in there. That is so beautiful. And then I got more coming down there. And then of course my radishes are doing really good. They're putting on their true leaves. And we had just the most fantastic all day slow soaker rain yesterday. But anyhow, let me get this lettuce being picked for our salad tonight. Let me put you guys down on the ground, and I'm just gonna pick off the leaves. I'm not gonna really well, I could do some decapitate. I think I already did decapitate, or that's a terrible phrase for it, but I already did like a low cut on it, and so it's recovering from that last week's cut. Let's get some spinach in here. Maybe a couple more. This Vulcan is so beautiful. Super beautiful. It holds its firmness. And that's what I liked about the Crispino too, which is something else I ordered. I better check this. This might be Waldman's. Dark green, only it's not very dark green here. I'll take a few of the outer leaves. Let's see. That rain made some of these leaves very heavy. I don't need too much, just tonight's dinner. I love the little frilliness on this. But if I leave it all on the ground too, the slugs and whatever will come in and damage it like that. So this piece will go to Lulu, my bunny. This is the lettuce in my green stalks. Took no time. You could practically see them growing overnight. I think this is Bronze Beauty right here. And I did cut this pretty hard last week, so it's just recovering, as you can see. We used cilantro the other night in our meal. Jack made. Let's see. I think this is the Bronze Beauty, actually. And I've had it come in more golden than that, but for some reason, that's all the golden it wants to come in this year. Oh, must have a squirrel in here making a hole. Thank goodness he didn't take out this, whatever this is. Oh, that is Waldman's right there. You know, I'm definitely inspired to put in a little bit of lettuce today. I don't want to get too dirty. My son will be up pretty soon, and we're going to actually start pulling out some Christmas stuff. And then we're going to start a couple of the dishes you can pre-make for the holidays. You can pre-make a few things. The turkey's already thawing. It's going to be so fun. So here are those little zinnias up front. I don't think they're supposed to be dwarf, but perhaps the decreasing sunlight, this is actually a really pretty coral. Between the decreasing sunlight and maybe all the hurricane rain and wind, they have decided to make themselves short. And as you can see, they're budding up really early. I don't think any of my sunflowers came up. Perhaps the squirrels got them. By the way, this is pellitory weed right here. It pops out real easily. And I had started pulling some, but I didn't pull it all. Actually the chickens love it. And I started quite a bit down there and gave them those, but I never did finish the whole patch that day. Look at the little pink. These are just precious, but I don't think they're supposed to be foot tall. But they kind of make a nice little border. I wish they were closer together. I wish the pellitory weed wasn't in here. I wish a lot of things this year for the garden that just didn't come to pass. My gladiolus is still in there. I just haven't done anything much with South Garden. I'm throwing manure piles in here, and I'll spread it until during the quiet parts of my day. Over here, I pulled a few of the white sweet potatoes. There's a lot of them like this one that are not done developing, so I'm just gonna like trim the tops and they can finish next year or in the spring. Yeah, and then I'll probably pull all these peppers out, and this that may happen today. So that might be like the next video for you. I'll probably pull all this out because the Christmas tree always goes here about where the staghorn is. So that'll be cool. It needs a good cleanup anyhow. Just so many things going on, so many things to try to keep up after. The rest of the garden is doing great. The sweet peas have sweet peas. By the way, I noticed I've been calling them snow peas. They're not snow peas. These are English sweet peas, the Alaska sweet pea. I'm so sorry. I even put it on the bag wrong. I said snow pea. That is not correct. It's a sweet pea. Oh, here's the pepper. My grandbaby was out here. She pulled my fennel out completely. Oh well. And she picked peppers, which is fine. This is ready to be picked. And anyhow, she wanted to see all of Grandma's stuff. Everything looks really good. That rain was just super helpful. So the miracle fruit are going nuts again, and I actually really love these things. I don't care that they even change my taste buds. Nobody else, my family is not very adventurous in their eating habits. They're so scared of miracle fruit, like it's gonna hurt them. It's actually a very sweet fruit, and then it turns everything in your That might be sour or something. It won't change everything. Like savory's just savory, but sour things become sweet. I have a bunch of grapefruit I can eat. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I'm gonna eat these. Well, you guys, this is part of dinner tonight. The lettuce looks beautiful. It's nice and crisp because it's full of water from the rain, and nice and cool and all that good stuff. So I'm gonna wash it and go start thinking about what I'm gonna make, and then put together my holiday dishes, and pretty soon start decorating. So yeah, we're gonna actually probably throw a little bit of Christmas up with our Thanksgiving, just because we do it in phases when we have time. So you guys take care. God bless. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving week as well. Bye-bye.